You hear engines waking up, steel shifting, a metallic heartbeat syncing with yours. In 2026, America strikes back. After years of silence, Chevrolet unleashes something unexpected, a machine born not for flash or fantasy, but for dominance. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Malibu, the civilian weapon wrapped in corporate camouflage. Don't be fooled by its calm stance. Beneath the elegant armor lies a precision-engineered assassin, a sedan reborn from Detroit's steel veins, built to wage war in a battlefield dominated by soulless crossovers. The Malibu didn't return to blend in, it came back to lead. For years, the Malibu stood a Chevrolet's silent soldier, dependable, loyal, forgotten by time. But now, it's evolved into something entirely different. The 2026 Malibu isn't a family sedan anymore. It's a mobile command unit, forged with aerodynamics that slice through the wind like a stealth fighter jet on a midnight mission. The front fascia is sharper, lower, and more aggressive. Its laser-cut LED eyes scanning the horizon like targeting optics. The new grille, wider and more confident, draws air like a turbine, feeding an engine tuned for one thing: efficiency with dominance. This isn't about raw horsepower. It's about balance, precision, and control. Under the hood, Chevrolet offers two powertrains, both designed for tactical versatility. The first, a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4, producing a disciplined 275 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, engineered for relentless consistency. But the real upgrade, the hybrid command powertrain, pairing electric torque with internal combustion fury, delivers instant launch capability and near-silent infiltration mode. With its 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the Malibu can go from calm and composed to full tactical assault in seconds. Engage Launch Command, and it sprints from 0 to 60 in under 5.8 seconds, a number that puts many premium sedans on high alert. But speed isn't the Malibu's secret weapon. Its strength lies in composure, in how it moves. Every component, from its recalibrated suspension to its torque vectoring control, works like a military unit. Cohesion, precision, execution. Step inside, and you don't find an ordinary cabin. You enter a control deck. Everything, every stitch, every button, every digital flicker is designed for the operator, not the passenger. The new 14-inch panoramic infotainment display dominates the center, flanked by digital gauges that shift color and layout like a fighter jet HUD. Ambient lighting pulses in sync with driving mode. The steering wheel feels weaponized, sculpted leather with embedded paddle command triggers. Every system, climate, sound, navigation, is tuned through Chevy's Neural Command Interface, a next-gen AI that anticipates your needs before you even act. You don't sit in the Malibu, you arm yourself with it. From every angle, the 2026 Malibu looks like it was built in a wind tunnel owned by Lockheed Martin. The body lines are disciplined, no excess, no softness, just tension. The rear profile tapers like a jet fuselage, with dual stealth exhausts that deliver a low, menacing tone. Even at idle, it sounds like it's waiting for a green light to strike. The new aerodynamic diffuser isn't for show. It actively redirects airflow to maintain stability at high speeds. The Malibu doesn't float, it glides. Its paint options, Night Sentinel Black, Arctic Silver Strike, Phantom Redline, and Tactical Blue are more than colors. They're signatures, each one designed to reflect precision, not personality. The Malibu's intelligence suite is state-of-the-art. Radar-based adaptive cruise control, autonomous evasive braking, lane combat assist, and the new driver-focused neural scan, which reads your attention level and adjusts system sensitivity in real time. This isn't safety, it's defense protocol. The Malibu also carries Chevrolet's Sentinel Vision 360, using 4 high-definition cameras and thermal imaging to give you full visibility day, night, or fog. Your world fully mapped, your mission fully controlled. Silence used to be luxury. Now it's strategy. With active noise cancellation 3.0, acoustic armor glass, and insulated chassis panels, the Malibu isolates you from chaos outside. It's serenity in motion, calm in the eye of the storm. And when you want the storm to return, engage dynamic drive mode. Exhaust valves open, engine mapping changes, the turbo spools with a sound that echoes through the cabin, mechanical thunder mixed with American pride. Chevrolet didn't build the 2026 Malibu just to compete, they built it to infiltrate. Its targets, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, Hyundai Sonata, and even BMW 3 Series territory. Those rivals bring numbers, the Malibu brings presence. Where others boast stats, this car builds emotion. It doesn't just move, it commands attention. And here's the twist, it's priced to disarm. Starting around $31,000, the Malibu undercuts its competition while delivering tech and refinement from cars twice its cost. Chevrolet didn't just make a car for commuters, they made a statement for the nation that the American sedan still stands tall. Every sound, every shift, every flicker of light, the 2026 Malibu feels like a machine that was never meant to retire. It's the resurgence of a legend, the rebirth of American steel in a world that forgot what power feels like. You see, this isn't just transportation, it's resurrection. It's America's quiet answer to an industry that went soft. The Malibu doesn't beg for attention, it earns it, with silence, speed, and strategy. So when the roads go dark and the world sleeps, this car doesn't. It watches, it waits, and when the signal hits green, it strikes. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Malibu, the civilian sedan built with military discipline, the daily driver forged with supercar precision, the return of a legend armed for a new kind of war.
Listen up, warrior. Lock in. Focus. Because what you're about to witness is not a car. It's not a machine. It's not even a new chapter in American muscle. What you're about to meet is the rebirth of a legend, forged in noise, aggression, torque, and attitude. This is the 2026 Ford Mustang, and if you're not ready for the shockwave it brings, step aside now. Only the brave keep watching, only the fearless survive, and only the chosen get to command what comes next. You there, yes, you watching this right now, consider this your briefing. If your heart starts pounding, if your palms start sweating, if your instincts tell you this beast is calling your name, don't fight it. This is what happens when Detroit unleashes a weapon disguised as a car. The 2026 Mustang is not built to impress, it's built to dominate. And every second you're watching this, you're getting pulled deeper into the blast zone. The 2026 Mustang enters the battlefield with the authority of an airstrike. The stance is wider, the body sharper, the face more aggressive, redesigned from the ground up with a mission that's painfully simple: intimidate everything in its path. The front is a war mask, carved with deep-set LED fangs and aerodynamic cuts that slice the wind like a tactical knife. This isn't styling, this is armor, this is intimidation strategy. This is Ford telling the world, move or be moved. Under the hood, you hear that? That's not an engine, that is a battle cry. A reworked 5.0-liter Coyote V8, engineered with the precision of a guided missile system, pushing over 500 horsepower straight to the pavement, like a shockwave through enemy ground. The throttle response hits faster than a trigger pull, and the exhaust note, it's a sonic boom, tuned to shake windows, rattle enemies, and leave an acoustic fingerprint wherever it goes. When you launch this thing, the entire neighborhood will know who the new commander is. And just when the world thought electric cars were taking over, Ford said, not so fast. The 2026 Mustang is a message, a declaration carved in gasoline and oil. A message that reads, American muscle isn't retreating, it's evolving, and it's coming back stronger than ever. You behind the screen, imagine gripping the wheel. Imagine the cockpit sealing around you like a fighter jet. The digital cluster glows like a weapons control system. The fighter-style switches click like armament toggles, and the HUD paints your speed across the windshield like you're locked on to a target. The entire cabin is strategic, purpose-built, mission-ready. You don't sit inside the 2026 Mustang. It straps itself onto you. The seats hold you like tactical restraints. The steering wheel responds to every micro movement of your hands. The paddle shifters snap like firing mechanisms. Everything inside is telling you one thing: you're in command, and this machine will obey every order you give without hesitation or mercy. And when you deploy this beast on the open road, that's when the real battle begins. The 0 to 60 launch hits like an explosion, brutal, instant, violent, throwing you forward with the fury of a catapult launch off an aircraft carrier. The transmission snaps through gears like a drill sergeant barking orders, and every shift, every roar, every vibration makes one thing very clear. This is not a sporty car. This is not a weekend cruiser. This is a combat vehicle built for speed supremacy. And you, yes, you, are the only one crazy enough to tame it. Now listen closely, soldier, because this part is important. The 2026 Mustang isn't just fighting the road, it's stepping into the arena against every rival that ever dared challenge American muscle. Camaro, eliminated. Challenger, retired. Imports, outgunned. The Mustang stands alone now, carrying the entire legacy of US performance like a flag in a battlefield of dying engines. Ford knew the pressure, they knew the weight, and they responded with firepower. The chassis is reinforced like a tank frame. The adaptive suspension reads the road like battlefield terrain. The electronic differential distributes power with tactical precision, firing torque to the wheels that need it most at the exact millisecond they need it. And the traction systems, think of them as invisible soldiers, stabilizing, balancing, correcting, ensuring the Mustang keeps its composure even when you push it to insane limits. But the best part? Everything is optional. You want the Mustang wild, unpredictable, and unchained. Turn off the assists, turn up the danger, and let the V8 try to rip the asphalt apart. And here's where the briefing hits another level. The release date is confirmed, fall 2025, the moment the streets begin to tremble. And the starting price? Around $38,000, climbing past $50,000 for higher performance GT variants. For a machine this aggressive, this powerful, this legendary, that price isn't a cost, it's a bargain for entry into the warrior class. But let's go deeper, let's go darker, let's talk about the emotional warfare this car unleashes. You don't drive the Mustang for calm, you don't drive it for quiet, you drive it because something inside you refuses to settle for ordinary. You drive it because you need the adrenaline, the shake, the roar of raw combustion reminding you that life isn't meant to be boring. You drive it because you want to command something powerful enough to fear you back. This car tests you, challenges you, respects you only when you earn it, and the moment you finally master it, you become something else, something louder, something stronger, something unstoppable. That's why when you hit the revs and let the V8 scream, it doesn't just sound like horsepower, it sounds like liberation, it sounds like defiance, it sounds like the last surviving battle cry in a world going silent. And you, the one watching, you're exactly the kind of warrior it was built for. Imagine the highway stretching ahead like enemy territory. Imagine the Mustang crouching low, idling like a growling predator ready to pounce. You shift into gear, you squeeze the throttle, you feel the explosion, you feel the world blur around you, you feel the car pulling you forward with a force no electric vehicle can replicate. This is not transportation, this is transformation. Every time you drive it, you don't just go somewhere, you arrive like you're storming the gates. Every time you park it, people don't just look, they stare, they study, they wonder who commands that war machine. And every time you rev it, you don't make noise, you make a statement. This is the legacy of Mustang, not just preserved, evolved, weaponized, unleashed. So hear me loud and clear, when the 2026 Mustang hits the streets in fall 2025, this isn't just the launch of a new car, it's the deployment of America's newest street weapon. And if you want to be the one behind the wheel, you better be ready, because the 2026 Ford Mustang doesn't choose casual drivers. It chooses warriors. And if you're still watching right now, it might have just chosen you.
Listen up, soldiers of speed. This isn't just another American sports car. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Zora, the apex predator of the Corvette bloodline, engineered not for the weak, but for warriors who demand domination. If you thought the Corvette Z06 was wild, you're about to have your mind detonated. The Zora is not playing games. It's an arsenal of carbon fiber, twin turbos, and unrelenting American fury, designed to strike fear into Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and McLarens worldwide. The name Zora pays homage to the godfather of the Corvette, Zora Arkus Duntov, the man who dreamed of a mid-engine monster decades ago. And in 2026, his dream has evolved into a military-grade superweapon. Under its sleek stealth bomber silhouette lies a twin turbocharged 5.5-liter flat plane crank V8 fused with hybrid electric assistance that pushes this beast to a mind-bending 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. 1,000 horses ready to obliterate everything in its path. 0 to 60? Try 1.9 seconds. Top speed? Classified, but Intel suggests it crosses 220 miles per hour. When you hit the ignition, it doesn't just start, it deploys. The Zora roars like a fighter jet breaking the sound barrier. The cabin becomes your command center, a digital cockpit with advanced telemetry, a heads-up display, and seats molded from race-grade carbon fiber. Every inch screams combat readiness. The dual-clutch transmission launches gears like bullets, while the magnetic ride suspension keeps this four-wheeled missile glued to the battlefield. Active aerodynamics adjust in milliseconds, wings rising, vents opening, downforce surging. This is mechanical warfare disguised as a car. Now listen closely, recruits, because this isn't for everyone. The 2026 Corvette Zora doesn't tolerate hesitation. It's not built for comfort, it's built for command. You don't drive this car, you pilot it. Every throttle press is an order, every shift a strike, every second behind the wheel a mission. The enemy? Ferrari SF90, Lamborghini Revuelto, McLaren Artura, Porsche 918's Ghost, all of them on notice, because America's muscle just went full stealth mode. And if you think the Corvette is still the budget supercar, think again. The Zora comes at a price, because greatness isn't cheap. Starting price, $250,000 USD. Fully armed and loaded, expect it to breach $300,000 plus for the top spec track configuration. Release date? Official launch, fall 2025. Deliveries begin early 2026 when the roads become battlefields and the Zora becomes legend. You want numbers? Here's your tactical data. Power, 1,000 plus HP combined output. Engine, 5.5-liter twin-turbo flat-plane crank V8 plus hybrid assistance. Transmission, 8-speed dual clutch. 0 to 60, 1.9 seconds. Top speed, 220 plus miles per hour. Drive, all-wheel drive. Chassis, carbon fiber monocoque. Weight, around 3,700 pounds.
Codename, Zora Strike Package. Now listen carefully, because this isn't just another evolution of the Corvette. This is a revolution, the final form of America's most iconic sports car. Chevrolet didn't build this to compete. They built it to dominate, to make Europe sweat, to show the world that the flag still flies fastest in red, white, and blue. The Zora is a supercar with battle armor, a drivetrain tuned for war, and a soul forged in Detroit steel. When it passes, the ground trembles. When it revs, angels cover their ears. And when it launches, you'll understand why they call it the Corvette from another planet. So buckle up, soldiers. You're not watching a car commercial. You're witnessing a declaration of horsepower supremacy. The 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Zora is not coming quietly. It's coming to wipe the floor clean. To every Ferrari fan, every McLaren loyalist, every Lamborghini dreamer, consider this your warning shot. America has entered the supercar war, and it's bringing a 1,000 horsepower warhead to the fight. The 2026 Corvette Zora. Code red. Target locked. Engine armed. The battlefield is the open road. And soldier, if you think you're ready to control it, you better have the courage to keep your foot down. Because this isn't just speed. This is Zora.
Listen up, Commander. You've entered restricted airspace. This isn't a review. This is a classified briefing on one of the most lethal machines ever engineered by mankind. Introducing the 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire, an electric hyper sedan so advanced it doesn't drive, it deploys. So fast, so silent, so intelligent, it's been codenamed by insiders as the Silent Assassin. Under the hood, a triple motor setup producing 1,234 horsepower and an insane 1,430 pound-feet of torque. That's not speed, that's obliteration. 0 to 60, 1.89 seconds. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. This is an acceleration. This is teleportation. At full launch, it doesn't move forward. It erases distance. And it does it without making a sound. No roar, no gears, no mercy. Just a whisper, followed by destruction. From the outside, the Sapphire wears its armor well. Dark, sleek, and aerodynamic like a stealth bomber on wheels. Its sculpted silhouette slices air resistance like a blade through silence. Active aero flaps manage airflow with military precision. And those massive carbon ceramic brakes, they don't stop the car, they halt physics. Every detail screams controlled aggression, from the forged 20-inch wheels to the menacing stance that looks like it's waiting for clearance from Mission Command. This isn't a luxury car anymore. This is a ground-based missile system. Step inside, and the battlefield transforms into Command Central. The cockpit feels like a fighter jet's nerve center. Glass displays, torque telemetry, and AI-assisted performance tracking. You don't sit here to relax. You sit here to take command. Activate Sapphire mode, and every system locks in like a launch sequence. Suspension lowers, torque vectoring engages. The world slows down, but you don't. Every touch is instant, every command obeyed. You're not driving, you're controlling a weapon of precision. And let's talk battlefield endurance. With a range of 427 miles, this isn't range anxiety. This is long-range domination. Recharge, 10 to 80% in just 20 minutes with its 900-volt architecture. That's faster than a jet can refuel. The Lucid Air Sapphire doesn't waste time, it reloads it.
And now, here's the classified intel you've been waiting for. The 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire officially launches in early 2026 with an estimated starting price of $250,000 USD. That's not a purchase, that's an enlistment fee. You don't buy this machine, you earn the right to command it. Against rivals like the Tesla Model S Plaid, Porsche Taycan Turbo GT, and Rimac Nevera, the Sapphire doesn't just compete, it silences them. While others scream for attention, this one glides past, cold, silent, victorious. Because the deadliest warriors don't shout, they strike without warning. The Sapphire isn't just Lucid's masterpiece, it's America's counterattack, a message to Europe's supercar elite that the next era of dominance doesn't roar, it hums. Luxury meets lethality, silence meets supremacy, electric meets extinction. This is the future, and it's not loud, it's lucid. So to the drivers who crave chaos, this machine isn't yours. But to those who crave control, the 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire awaits. No gears, no excuses, no survivors. Remember this, soldier. In a world full of noise, the deadliest weapon is the one that strikes in silence.
Listen up, Commander, because what you're about to witness isn't luxury. It's power wearing a tailored suit. This is the 2026 Cadillac El Dorado. Not a comeback, but a counter-strike. A machine forged from American steel, reborn from silence, engineered to remind the world that Cadillac doesn't follow luxury trends, it declares war on them. This isn't nostalgia, this is vengeance. The new El Dorado isn't just a car, it's a mobile fortress. Every inch of it was sculpted with intent, from the razor-edged front fascia that slices air like a stealth drone to the muscular fenders that look like armor plates on a battle tank. The grille isn't a design cue, it's a shield built to intimidate. It stands tall, proud, and unapologetically American, like it was carved out of jet metal and blessed by thunder. Fire up the engine, and it's not a sound, it's a declaration. Under the hood lies a 6.2-liter twin-turbo V8 fused with hybrid electric combat assistance. The result? 765 horsepower of disciplined destruction. 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, but it doesn't launch like a rocket. It rises, smooth, unstoppable, deliberate, like a bomber leaving the runway. And when you drive it, you don't sit, you command. The cockpit wraps around you like the inside of a stealth aircraft. Digital displays curve across the dash like mission panels. Every gauge, every sensor, every light has a purpose, not decoration, but data. The steering wheel, forged in carbon, wrapped in Alcantara, feels like it belongs in a fighter jet. Even the seats are built like thrones, carbon-framed, bulletproofed in attitude, wrapped in ballistic-grade leather. This isn't comfort, this is control. The 2026 El Dorado doesn't float, it tracks. The adaptive air suspension scans the road 500 times a second, reading every contour, every threat, and adjusting instantly. Torque vectoring all-wheel drive keeps you locked, loaded, and lethal.
Engage combat mode and everything changes. Exhaust valves tighten, the suspension lowers, lights darken, and the sound transforms into a deep mechanical growl that could shake the courage out of its rivals. Because this car isn't about luxury, it's about dominance. At 205 miles per hour, it's not just fast, it's sovereign. The aerodynamic systems close off intakes, reduce drag, and stabilize like an aircraft entering strike formation. Carbon ceramic brakes the size of artillery rounds bring this 5,000-pound warship to a halt in a blink. Every movement feels deliberate. Every turn feels commanded. Every sound controlled. And when you look at it under the moonlight, the Eldorado silhouette is a masterpiece of aggression. Sleek, dark, and dangerous. The matte armor gray body glows with stealth reflections. Quad exhausts roar like distant thunder. Tail lights, sharp, vertical beams burn red like missile locks. Inside, the mission continues. Ambient lighting isn't for style, it's for strategy. Switch between combat red, recon blue, or stealth blackout mode. The 32-speaker sound system doesn't just play audio, it projects it like a battlefield echo. Navigation, military-grade encryption. Rear-view display, infrared detection. Even the upholstery, recycled Kevlar composite, tells you this isn't luxury for comfort, it's luxury with teeth. And then there's the Black Recon Edition, Cadillac's crown jewel of intimidation. Carbon fiber body panels, radar-absorbing paint, adaptive night vision, and stealth drive algorithms that silence the car to ghost mode. You don't just drive unseen, you move undetected. Starting price? Around $180,000. Fully equipped and blacked out? $250,000. But here's the truth, Commander. You don't buy this machine to show off. You buy it to assert authority. You buy it because when you grip that wheel, you're not just driving a Cadillac, you're piloting a legacy. While Europe builds elegance, America builds power. Bentley may have its grace, Rolls-Royce may have its silence, but the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado has presence. The kind that doesn't ask for respect, it commands it. This isn't a revival, it's a revenge mission. A declaration that American luxury doesn't kneel, it conquers. So tighten your belt, Commander. Engage ignition. Activate combat mode. Because the roads are no longer neutral territory. They're your battlefield. The 2026 Cadillac Eldorado. Born in silence. Forged in steel. Unleashed for dominance. America's luxury war machine is back.